Alright, here we have
Over here.
HomeFront The Revolution. Now, obviously it's a shooter, and you can see the type of shooter, so it's not going to be a game for kids. Now, if you let your kids play Call of Duty Battlefield, then, you know, I guess that's a big whatever with this one.
Brady, best if you go with G-Man.
But
just do what he says.
there's obviously cussing and things like that, and
Come on,
gore.
buddy, this way.
Well, not gore, but just shooting, and you might see some blood splatter or stuff like that.
Alpha, you got anything?
But into the game, this is
Yeah, Dana, there's barrel traps on Elm Tree Avenue just ahead.
where the U.S. was involved in a bunch of wars, and I think it was Korea that was feeding the U.S. technology, sent the U.S. into debt, and the technology that they used in planes, helicopters, everything else you could think of, and we couldn't pay the debt. They pushed a button, turned everything off, and Korea came in to basically occupy the country. And that's where pretty much I think this game begins. And so the occupants, the people you are going up against are the Koreans. Now, as far as the game goes, the game actually, you know,
You coming with me? Alright, stay close.
it's actually pretty fun. Now, when it comes to the driving mechanics, I really don't like that too much. But, you know, I've only gotten to the motorcycles so far in the game. There might have been something else I might have missed or whatever, but, you know, that's what I've been in so far. When it comes to gunfire,
Ready on the barrels. Not yet.
the little fights
Wait.
here and there, they're surprisingly challenging, you know. They offer a good amount of pushback, and what I mean by pushback, there's some shooters where everybody just kind of bottlenecks into an area. You kind of lay the gun in a certain zone and just pull the trigger, and everybody just kind of runs into it and they die. This one, you know, it's not like that. Any shooters that it plays like, in my opinion, I think it plays kind of like Call of Duty. I would say it plays, yeah, I would say it plays like Call of Duty. I wouldn't say it plays like a Battlefield. Would I say this is a game that people should get? I think it's pretty fun, so I say yeah. I say go ahead and grab this one. And to be honest with you, it's not expensive at all now. I'm not sure how long the game has been out, but I think this is the second installment of HomeFront. But yeah, game plays well, offers a good amount of challenges and stuff like that. Like, you're going to see me play in this video here, and I'm going to die multiple times.
Dana, this is
Like
Isaac.
most of my
Flapping the
videos,
breeze here. Where
you
are
guys
Isaac,
are
we hit
going
trouble.
to be
We better
fairly
split
raw
up. Everyone head for
and
transceiver.
unedited.
Luck, some of us
So
will
you're
find
going
a
to
way
see
through.
me die in a game, die again,
I've uploaded
die
a
again. If you
transceiver
could hear
location to your
me
phone. We'll try for the others. Good luck.
playing the game at the time, you'd probably hear, you know, the F word every so often. But the game is fun. Voice acting in the game, because I mean, the reason why you guys hear me say voice acting and things like that, because when you play a game like, say for instance, let's say Walking Dead. Okay, Walking Dead is not going to play like this, so the voice acting needs to be strong in the game to kind of keep you there, keep you solid, so you know that,
Parrish, we hit trouble. Had to split up. One of us will
you
get
know,
there.
any kind of
don't worry.
control difficulties you have,
Counting on you.
you know, you kind of look past it. Kind of like when you watch a good movie, you have
Airship
a
on the
decent
way
actor, you're not thinking that's whoever that actor is, you're thinking they're the character that they're playing. So voice acting in the game is decent. You know, it is. I mean, if it was bad, I'll just tell you, like, straight up, hey, this voice acting is terrible. But it's fairly decent. The sound on it, sounds it's better than most, I'll tell you that. It's not up there with a Call of Duty or Battlefield, but it's still far better than most. And as you can see, the mechanics of like the driving on this, it's just, I don't know how to really put it. It's just not good. In some cases, I mean, like, okay, if you are driving somewhere in a straight line, take the motorcycle or car or whatever the hell it is, you're going to get in and go. Cover a bunch of ground real fast. But if you have to do a bunch of corners and turns and all that stuff like that, like this, jumping over ramps and whatever the hell else you have to do, you might as well just go ahead and go on foot. And there's some parts of this where if you don't have the right type of weapons, or you don't have people that you recruited to come help you, there's some missions you can't do, or they're going to be really, really hard to do. And let's see, like, you know, like you saw that little drone thing that scans. If it sees you, it'll scan who you are, they're looking for you, and then
acquiring access to
they'll send a bunch of soldiers in to
nearby stronghold and other KPA
location.
operations in the zone.
I have not played this game online yet. I think it does have an online application. I want to say it does, but I haven't done it. And as far as like, would I recommend this to anybody? Yes, I would say go get the game. It's inexpensive. It's a fun game. It'll keep you busy for a while. I mean, there's some parts of this game I can tell you that I'm just like, what the hell? You know, how the hell are you supposed to pass that? So it'll keep you there for a minute. There's like these little hacking things that you have to do here, and you have to kind of hold the controls just right, and you have to hold it there the whole time until it unlocks. And if you don't, it'll kind of like, I think it shocks the hell out of you, and then it will alert the guards of your location, and then it'll all kind of come in on you.
Brady, it's more. You managed to
So
get to the
your
transceiver.
cell phone,
I'm
they
impressed.
send maps,
I'll put that intel
they
to
send
good use.
information, they
I
text
guess
message
Parrish
each
was
other
right about you.
through this.
I'm gonna follow up upon
And
Skinwalker sighting. You should familiarize yourself
They
with the
use a lot of
operation.
burst transmission
We have a
because
main weapon store hidden
I guess
inside this
anytime that you
district.
stay
It's
too
run by
long on
Ned
the phone
Shaw.
or whatever,
You should head
they'll
over
kind of
there.
find you.
Introduce yourself. I'm
Which is-
uploading
it's
the
kinda
location
cool.
to your phone now. I'll see you around, Brady.
The controls are pretty easy, you know, like most shooters.
5 years ago,
They didn't do anything like too
This is
crazy
Philly
with
Alpha,
them.
all available teams
So
listen up.
I would say
Without Walker,
if you
we're gonna get him back.
are looking for a
Yeah,
shooter
we
that
are.
you want to pick
I
up,
want everybody's eyes
and
and ears
just
wide
something
open.
you don't have to like relearn how to play the game for the
Any
most
sub
part.
micro speck of information about where they're
You know,
taking
just, like,
them,
completely-
you report in. Everybody got
You know,
that?
you have a
Loud and clear.
most shooters
On
play
it.
like either
Got it.
Call of Duty or Battlefield, one or the others. So this one plays a lot like Call of Duty. It's pretty much straightforward. You know, shoot that, tap this, go here, mission complete. Harder than that, but you know, that's pretty much what it comes down to. And these little drone things. They'll hunt you, and they'll stay out of range. Now you can shoot them and kind of like destroy it before the guards have a chance to get over there, and they'll just kind of search the area, see if they can find you. You can upgrade your weapon, as you can see, like over time. You can turn like a 9mm into like some kind of submachine gun or something like that. There's a let's see, what else can you do in this game? I'm not sure, but the game does have, as you can see, it has a decent sized map. I haven't explored all of this stuff.
Andy, this is Philly Alpha.
At the
Where you
time
at?
that you guys are probably watching this, hopefully
Yeah.
I've passed quite a bit more, so I can kind of release a video on that. But at the moment,
I hear
there's
ya.
some part
As soon as we nail this
you'll
supply
see
truck,
I'm kind of stuck, and there's certain points where you have to recruit people. Now you have to keep in mind that when you recruit people, these people don't have the ceasefire. They're just going to go in and blast whatever's there. So if you're trying to sneak around, they're going to give away your location. And let's see, I'm trying to think what else is there. As you can see, there's a lot of climbing, ducking, sneaking around. You drop inside of sewers and pipes and all that. But you know, by all means, you know, you guys go ahead and continue watching the video. And as always, check out that check the like, subscribe, so you guys can stay in touch and get notified when I drop another video. And I will get another video out to you guys as soon as possible.
Strongholds are imposing, but we think we figured out the way.
Thanks for watching, you guys. Continue to watch the video.
후속 차량 도착 지역에 보고하라.
We've identified a structural weakness around the large air vents. Put a bomb on that and blow open a route. Some people have suggested jumping a bike right over the walls, although I think you'd have to be crazy to try that. Finally, we saw some plans that seem to suggest some of these places have tunnels leading in, but we've not been able to confirm that. Whatever route you try, it's gonna be a tough fight, so make sure you're ready before you take one on, okay? Good luck, Brady.
What about over at Holstein? We need more coverage!
Helen says there's no trace there.
Damn it. What the hell has happened to them? Oh, you Brady? Moore called. Said you might show up. Lucky for me you did. I got a patrol gone missing, and I could use your help. Just wait a second. Get a hold of Connor, see if he's checked out the coastline. Maybe they got themselves lost or broken down. If he's free, tell him to grab a bike and go take a look. Sorry, Brady. I'm Ned Sharp, by the way. I run the armory here. But like I'm saying, I've lost a patrol. They were following up a report that Walker was being moved. They said they had a convoy in sight, then their transmission stopped. Any information on Walker is vital. We gotta find out what's happened to them. I got people out looking, but there's a lot of ground to cover. I need you out there helping the search. Keep trying to raise it. Could be something blocking their radio.
Ned, I'm doing my best.
I told Andy he was getting too cocky. Why can't we be more careful?
Think we should go for it?
I don't know.
Awesome that we took this one back, but...
Hey, new guy. If you're gonna look for Andy's patrol, you better be prepared for trouble. Got some pipe bombs here. They work on vehicles as well as soldiers. Gives you a chance against those damn APCs.
I heard you took out a stronghold pretty much by yourself.
Anyone hear me? We're pinned down by snipers. We need help. Anyone?
Why haven't they checked in?
Forgive the Nords for fucking up our city.
Brady, that's the area. Take those chicken shit snipers out, but watch your ass.